Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Today I'd like to introduce you to a new product that's available next week called Fresh as a Daisy. It's 12 by 12 designer series paper. This is the first sheet in this set, and you can cut out all different shapes or all different colors, so you can layer up and make a really cute card just with these pieces. I have something in mind for this one. And there are 2 sheets of each, but they are different on the back. So we've got this one, and on the back is this gorgeous Moody Mauve, or Mauve. Don't know how you say it. I say Mauve. And then we've got some lovely daisies, and I think this is probably the Pebble Path. And then we've got these ones. It's just so artistic and so strong. I can see doing something like this, either embossing the painted texture right on the paper, or doing something with the painted texture embossing folder. This is the back of that one, and look at that. We're going to use this in today's card. I'm going to do just a really quick card. This is the wild wheat color. When I first pulled out the wild wheat, I kind of went, I don't know about this. But in the cardstock, this is the cardstock, but the cardstock with this pattern over top would be really, really nice. Like this really strikes me. I like this one. I'm just going to pull that piece out because I will be using it. And then we've got the daisy field here. Really beautiful. This, I love this. This is really good for, again, doing textured backgrounds. And then we've got the copper clay background here, some more daisy fields, and on the back of this one is this gorgeous boho blue. So let's just do up a quick card, and this paper is beautiful. It is so easy to create a card with this. I've got a Moody Mauve card base. I've stamped using the Irresistible Blooms, the thank you here, and I've cut it out with one of the stitched rectangle dies, and I've also got some vellum that I can put it on just to separate it a little bit from the background. And then I've got some of this textured ribbon. It's a new product as well. So let's go ahead and cut a 5 1/4 by 4 piece out of this. So I'm just going to move some things out of the way so I've got room for my trimmer. And I'm just going to come up here and cut 5 1/4. I realize you can't see a lot of that, but then we're just going to pop this into the 4 here and trim that off. And I will cut up the rest of the paper like I normally do. I'll do that another day. So we've got a 5 1/4 by 4, and actually I'm trying to decide which way. I think I like it this way up. So I'm simply going to flat mount this onto the card, but look at that. That's really pretty, just like that. So anyway, we're using the daisy side. So I'm just going to flat mount this right to the card. As usual, I line it up along the one edge, making sure I'm kind of equal top and bottom, and then just let it drop. So we've already got a really gorgeous card. So I'm going to flat mount this to the vellum, which you probably can't see very well on my desk there. So we're just going to flat mount that. And I got super excited and went ahead and glued this down without putting the ribbon on, because I was going to tuck the ribbon underneath. But what I can do is I can just fold it over like that, and we can put it underneath like that. So that's what we're going to do. Should I do it from the side? Well, I can have it come out the side like that, or I can have it at the top like that. I think I'm going to do it at the top. So I'm just going to run some adhesive across the back, and then I'm just going to take my scissors and just trim this off. I didn't trim it at an angle like this because I was expecting to put it underneath, but It can go across like that with the greeting over top like that, or we'll just stand it up a little bit and we'll just put this across like that. And just stick it down like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to dimensionalize this. So kind of creating on the fly a little bit here, but the designer series paper really does make the card. All you do, if you've got a pack of designer series paper and some cardstock and some nice greeting stamps, if you don't have dies to cut them out, you can just measure it and cut it out with scissors or your paper trimmer. So I'm just going to pop that down like that. And I've got the 2023-2025 in color dots. So I'm going to just pop a couple of these. Now, because we've got the wild wheat in here, we can pop some wild wheat ones in. Just like this. I swear sometimes this takes the longest amount of time just to get these out. So I can pop one there like that. I was going to use the Moody Mauve ones, but I'm thinking that it's almost better with the wild wheat color on here. Like I'd pick it up with my fingernails, but I don't have any today. So there we go. So there's a really cute card using all new elements, except the irresistible blooms you can still get online. But I've used the Moody Mauve ink. I've used the Moody Mauve ribbon. I've used the Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper and the Moody Mauve cardstock. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.